France and South Africa for a place in the semi-final. Les Bleus looking to continue their quest for World Cup glory.
Use it!
And Dupont straight away into the action with a left foot kick off the base of the scrum, wearing the scrum cap tonight after that operation on his cheekbone just 24 days ago. Here's Eben Etzebeth, third on the all-time caps list for the Springboks. And Manie Libbok, they've gone for creativity over pragmatism at fly half. And Thomas Ramos flew high, fell slightly heavily. But France can play. Here's Charles Olivon. There's also captain France on many occasions. There's a little dink over the top from Dupont. It's for Jalibert, and the fly half has scooped it up for France. Dupont already making things happen, and look at Louis Biel-Biarré! Almost a brilliant score for France.
Was going to be a goal line dropout down by Green. Great covering there in the end by Kurtley Arendse. But already the influence from Antoine Dupont playing for everyone to see a good shot of it one-on-one.
No, it's played dead by Green.
So the French players are saying to Ben O'Keefe, did he deliberately knock that over the end line? The call is goal line dropout for Manie Libbok. Olivon has it. Here's Gregory Aldrit. Outstanding number 8 for this French team. 2 Player of the Match awards at this tournament already. Here's the huge figure. 145 kilograms of Winnie Antonio. Cyril Baille, the loose head prop now. Dupont digs it over the top to Damien Penaud. Tries to kick it for Thomas Ramos. It's been charged down.
Okay, good space.
Well, they've come out with great energy, haven't they, the French team? Their ruck is just so clean at the moment when they take it up like this from Olivion. The clean out has been superb so far. South Africa need to find some way to try and slow that ball down.
3 or 4 kicks already. Kicks there intending to retain France, opening the playbook early here. They've got the throw to the line out as well. Peto Malvaka for Cameron Walkie. And they're rumbling forward, France. They're almost there. Malvaka. Change of direction from Walkie. Penalty advantage France. Penaud for Cyril Baille. And we're barely 3 minutes in, and already the roof is lifted off the Stade de France.
Well, it all started at the line-out. Unusual setup. They actually put Jonathan Danty at the front of the line-out, and this is the reason why. They pack it, and then they rumble. And they rumble hard. Look at the big man. And Baille getting up there, and Tony out the front. Danty adds their power. But look at the slick hands off the back of the skip. Good pass from Penaud, and the finish by the big number 1.
Cyril Baille. Just his 4th test try. He missed 4 tests with that calf injury. And all the talk about the Springbok power, well, they had a dose of their own medicine there, didn't they? So Thomas Ramos, the leading point scorer at the Rugby World Cup. 63 already in pool play. Cobus Reinach tries to charge it down, but the flags are up. Ramos makes sure France come away with the maximum 7.
Oh, we don't have how much this French side love a fast start, especially in this tournament. And talking to Raphael Ibanez before the game, the French manager, he said these French fans are fantastic. They're not going to feel the pressure tonight, and they will get so much strength for this home crowd support.
Yeah, fast starts indeed. They've only been behind at half-time 5 times in their last 58 test matches, France. It's an extraordinary stat. Quick out of the blocks once more.
No!
And Antoine Dupont,
No!
it's like he's never been gone.
Jalabert in front, stop! Stop! On now!
Cheslin Colby. Runs into Thibaut Flamont, who was right on the heart of that driving maul for the first try. Bongi Mbonambi has spilt the beans, and here comes Petr Malvaka. Good quick ball for Dupont again. Over the top, here come France once more. Fickou, Gaël Fickou. He had Biel with him. Still alive for France. Aldrit. Danty. Born in Paris, Jonathan Danty. They're almost there for their second. It's been knocked down by Eben Etzebeth. That could be a yellow card against South Africa. Or did it go backwards? Backwards, says the referee.
Use it!
Vermeulen.
Use it! Stay
Well,
here,
France
Blue.
with another gilt-edged opportunity to score a try, and Reinert can clear.
Oh, I think it was Eben Etzebeth with the play it is too. He said it's knocked down. Hard to see on that angle. That is a massive play though.
Well, you can forgive the crowd perhaps for not having seen an angle they like and couldn't hear the referee's decision. But you could see Etzebeth was deliberately trying to knock it down backwards, wasn't he? So very clever from the vastly experienced Eben Etzebeth. His 111th test match tonight. Here's Biel, the young 20-year-old Tyro coming in off his left wing. Gregory Aldrit again.
Turnover's good.
Turnover, South Africa.
Good. Wins the ball.
Dwayne Vermeulen involved in that, I think. Veteran number 8. Kicked high. It's gone backwards, and look at Kurtley Arendse. Arendse's got space in front of him. And he will score for South Africa.
I've got it off the blue decks. I've got play on.
Against the run of play, the Springboks have their first try of the night.
Not for me. Not for me. Dynamic. Everyone goes down. He wins the ball.
You can take it all the way back to the number 4 though, honours line, Eben Etzebeth. Making an all-or-nothing play. The back end of it after the turnover from Dwayne Vermeulen up high. Reinach becomes a 50-50 ball there. And this kid here, Kurtley Arendse, can fly.
12 tries in his previous 12 test matches coming into this quarter-final. Kurtley Arendse, he is lightning. And there wasn't anything that Somat Ramos could do about that. Well, here we go. Lots of talk about the goal kicking of Manie Libbok. 64% in all test matches this calendar year. He was perfect, however, when he came on in their final pool game against Tonga. Shot clock's down to 5 seconds. Tries to curl it round, and he does so. An excellent start off the kicking team for Manie Libbok, and we are level, 7 apiece.
That man just in shot there was telling me before the game that the opportunities that were presented to his team tonight were going to be so crucial in terms of trying to take them, and he said that the team who takes their opportunities the best on the day will be the one that ends up victorious tonight. So very much happy with that opportunity taken there.
Yes, and perhaps it could have been a try at the other end. Gael Fickou did have Louis Biel-Biarré to his left with that previous attack. Here's Mostert. Started his Test career on the side of the scrum as a back rower, more often in the second row these days, and that's a good clearance from Libek right up towards the halfway line.
Oh, that's a fantastic start for the standoff.
Okay, France, no meeting.
For the Springboks. Nice conversion. He had good contact on that exit play as well. Well taken from Itzebeth. Already huge for the Springboks early.
Well, the line-out has been France's main attacking weapon at this tournament. Most of their tries have come from this set piece.
Great work.
Olivon brings it down. Jalabert Antonio. Good tackle from Siya Kolisi.
On his knee.
Steph du Toit was looking for the turnover that time for South Africa. That's the halfway line. Kick again from Dupont. Colby's underneath it, but Penno gets there first. And here comes Malvaca, who's had a lively start, the hooker. His third straight start for France. There's a knock-on, though.
They've lost their forward.
And it'll be a South African feed to the scrum.
Yeah, just as he went to deck, I think he just lost the pill. But yeah, he's so explosive, isn't he, Malvaca? Had a couple of nice strong runs, explosive runs. Here it is here. Reinach. See there, rips the ball out. That's good work from the number 9.
First scrum.
Yeah, he knew, didn't he?
Stability. Here we go.
Once again, Dupont making it contestable. Penaud getting up there. The physical mismatch, one-on-one. It's going to be a long tactic all night.
Well, here we go. When it comes to scrums, South Africa always like to assert their authority.
Crouch! Bind!
Kitsoff on the loose head side. Goes down straight away. We'll have a reset.
Mbonambi straight away before they went in. You can see him still talking about it, complaining about that break foot. But this is going to be a huge part of the story tonight, I think. Whoever gets ascendancy.
Keep the scrum up, okay? Mark's here. Sit, please. Good stability.
Vastly experienced team across the board, especially in the forward pack. Almost 800 caps across this South African team tonight. Solid platform for Reinach. Teolindi, cut out ball to Willemse.
Fine.
And that's an efficient exit play from the Springboks.
Oh, great pressure at that scrum. France trying to apply it, looking for that second shove, but the Springboks team, front 8, just digging in there. Spriggs didn't move a centimetre.
Willemse played fly half for South Africa when they lost here in their previous Test match. This is just the second time these two nations have met in a Rugby World Cup. You've got to go all the way back to 1995 to a waterlogged pitch. And Joel Stransky kicked 14 points to see South Africa through to the World Cup final. We know what happened next.
Yeah, I'll come in here. Use it!
Dante. So often the source of momentum for France. Penalty.
You need to step over, not come around the side.
Bongi and Mbonambi, I think, the guilty party.
Stephen Kitsoff there, just getting off the deck. Try to impose himself at ruck time, which I think they need to do. They lost the contact there. See as he places it long, creates that gate, and he did come from the side. Good call.
Doesn't come outside the 15-metre.
Very good spot. Hits off. How can you miss him? Just coming slightly around the side there. Holds the record for South Africa for the most tests as a replacement, a record 54 of them.
Come through, not round.
So first penalty of the game. Took 15 whole minutes. And Thomas Ramos, from a long way out here on the angle, can put France in the lead. But he won't have the distance. He hits the upright. Willemse can't take it on the first grab, but then scoops it up, puts it over the sideline. No, he doesn't. A chance here for Dupont to get something going for France. Here's Walkie. Another kick over the top from Dupont. Reinach getting back for South Africa. They're going to run it out here. Is Willemse. It's Libbok, in fact. Oh, he does really well, the fly half.
Okay, use it!
Malherbe. France looking for the turnover, but South Africa get the penalty.
Oh, that's a great result after being under immense pressure. Dupont again.
Fix the ball.
The little box over the top causing all sorts of problems. There seems to be a lot of grass in behind the front line defence of South Africa.
Jonathan Danty getting a test on his left cheekbone there.
Put your hands up, okay?
We said playing on the ground, so there's okay. He's lost his feet, and in the act of going back, he's kept his hands on the ball, hence the penalty.
No, guys, do not ask me for that. Timo's check, no foul play, we continue.
Steph Dutoy wins the line out. Looked a little unstraight, but they carry on. Here's Arendse, the try scorer, through a half gap. Offloads Jesse Creel now. Slightly leading with the left arm. That's what the crowd are unhappy about. Here's Libbok. High crossfield kick. Woki, but it's into the hands of Dealindi. Damian Dealindi still going the inside centre. South Africa looking for their second try. Reinach. Dealindi will score it for the Springboks. Well, again, France not dealing with the high ball, and the Springboks make them pay.
Yeah, it was the launch off the line out, though. They got it all started. A nice sweeping move to the left-hand side, where Kurtley Arendse decided to take it in. Couple of passes here, went to ground. Creel was the one in the end that set it up, which allowed them to get their line sorted for the cross kick from Libbok. And from here becomes a 50-50 ball. Look at all the chasers, green jerseys. Fuku can't handle it. This guy here, I'm a real fan of him, Dealindi, goes straight ahead, but look at the effort on effort play from the number 12. He gets off the deck, gets back into play, and then gets the score.
Well, only Jean de Villiers has started more games in the midfield for South Africa than Damian Dealindi.
All right, boys, we're still in set-up mode, so let's keep working on that space at line out.
And Libbok has a chance to take the Springboks out to 14 points. Manie Libbok fails to add the extra two. It's 12-7 to the South Africa.
It's interesting hearing from the South African coaching staff during the week talking about Libbok and saying how he's really changed the image of how they play the game, their quality of tries they're scoring lately, their good team tries, and just gave lots of credit to him in the way that he's playing at the moment and the confidence he has.
Shot of Felix Jones there in the coaching box for South Africa alongside Rassie Erasmus. He's off to join England after this Rugby World Cup. Irishman. Highly respected analyst and assistant coach of this South African team. Libbok again, that high ball. This time Jalibert's underneath it.
No, no, no.
So we're through first quarter time. Here's Walkie, who was unable to take that high kick that led to the try. Cyril Bay, good carry from the loosehead prop. Gelon. Dupont almost scragged by Reinach, but here come France again. It's Olivon trying to get the hands free for Biel-Biarré. Good quick ball. Malvaca flung out by Gelon, still alive for France. Jalibert, quick hands, is Danty. Straightens the attack, Jonathan Danty. Laser-like pass from Dupont to Jalibert, Ramos, Penaud. Back inside to Dupont. Ramos now. They pick and go, do France. Siya Kolisi asked the referee, can I have a go at that? He said yes, and that's exactly what the Springbok captain has done. But do France still have the ball? I think they do. Malvaca. Thibaut Flamand to Danty again. And France do get their penalty. And Dupont's going to play quickly. Antoine Dupont, Malvaca, he scores! Peto Malvaca levels up the quarter-final.
The physicality from Jonathan Danty. Getting the go forward, but it's the two front rowers, and Bay and now Malvaca. Here's the initial go forward from Danty. The quick tap from the everywhere Dupont. Man, he has class, and the pass to finish.
Well, the impact he's making already, it's incredible, isn't it? And Jalibert spoke about it during the week, that he said he knows he's capable of making such a big difference. He inspires that fear in opponents, said the France fly half, and gives more space around him, and is an asset to have him with us. He said even if he's wearing that scrum cap, which you might have noticed, which was what the surgeon advised they do, he said is 100% of his ability. That's from Jalibert.
We talk about visibility right behind you. The crowd is absolutely going off it.
Oh, it's a party down here. It's incredible, KT. I'm loving it.
Well, that's the bouncing fans. If you're not jumping, you're not French. That's what they say. Ramos. It's been charged down by Cheslin Colby. It remains 12 each.
Oh, effort plays as a coach. This is what you love. He takes a long time in his wind-up, and this guy is super quick.
Well, Cheslin Colby, he's the cousin of 400-metre world record holder Wade van Niekerk. That speed runs in the genes. Olivon. What a quarter-final we're already seeing here. Thought perhaps you couldn't better what we saw last night, but what a start from both teams.
No, it's not. No.
Dupont kicks long this time. Marnie Libbok. Jesse Creel. High hand again. And that was Dupont tackling. Ombanambi. Willemse. That high kick crossfield again. Ramos can't hold on to it for France. Play on, says the referee. Here's Damian Willemse.
Okay, all green, stop! Yep.
And he gets some good distance.
Well, I tell you what, there's one thing that's A-OK. There's Antoine Dupont's face. This is the first time he's been tested. Goes upright and chest right, but he absorbs it. Oh, yeah, he's into it, the skip.
Remarkable, really. You could forgive him, but perhaps not putting his body on the line on the front on tackle like that, given he had an operation on that fractured cheekbone just 24 days ago. Extraordinary bravery from the France captain.
All backwards, all backwards.
By hook or by crook, France have brought this line out down. Cyril by again. So thrilled to have him back after missing a few games with that calf strain. Here's Aldrit now. So often the primary ball carrier for France. Antonio from La Rochelle.
Yes, ball was out.
Yeah, ball's out, says the referee. Good line speed from South Africa, and they've got possession. Here's Jesse Creel, puts it on the toe. Cheslin Colby, it sits up for him. Cheslin Colby is absolute lightning for South Africa.
Well, he's just stopped 2 points. Chasing down the conversion, now he's got 5 down the other end. Here's the loose pass, here's the great defence from South Africa. Picked up nicely by Du Toit. Good recognition from Creel to kick this ball through, and this guy here's got box office speed. Cheslin Colby.
Well, he of course scored a try in the World Cup final 4 years ago in Japan. Wow, what a sight that is. Cheslin Colby in full flight.
And he spoke about that final 4 years ago, and he said during the week, Cheslin Colby, that you can't compare it to what happened in that tournament to what they're dealing with now. This is a new team, a different culture. For us, it's about making sure they prepare as well and just enjoy this occasion tonight because of how big this game is.
Well, 3 tries already.
Thank you.
Well, they're truly enjoying themselves so far.
Try's good. It'll be fine, it's restarted. What? Yeah. Someone restart that shot clock, please.
Shot clock ticking down once more. Marnie Lebuck has hit it very well, though.
Can we please get it restarted on the big screen as well?
South Africa 19, France 12. We're back underway. Mostert lifted high, brings it down nicely.
No.
Well, that was
use it!
a counter-attack try from South Africa ahead of this game. They hadn't scored any.
Inside.
With that kind of phase. But they have sprung into action this evening at every opportunity so far. Antonio. Springboks really muscling up now, but here's Damian Penaud. He's going to chip and chase. This is his trademark. Unfortunately for the Springboks, it falls into the hands of Cobus Reinach. France want the decision, they're not going to get it.
Can't use it!
Colby in at scrum half. Played there a few times before when needed.
Can't use it! No!
Lebuck, left foot, and up towards the 22.
Oh, this is his 50-50 ball again, just out of the reach of Penaud. Good cleanup by Reinach. And Woki was over this ball for a very long time. Unlucky not to get the call there.
Yeah, they were asking for it, weren't they? It's the mobility that perhaps Woki offers There he is winning the line out at the front, down to his captain. Here's Dante, he'll just hit it straight down the middle. Antonio.
Move! Balls up! He's fine!
Dupont wrestles the ball away, chips through for Damien Penaud. Colby has it, and he's got himself onto the whitewash. And that'll be a line-out throw to France.
What makes Dupont so lethal is his decision-making. Yes, he's got the skills, but it's when to apply those skills. He's just so aware, so dangerous.
Another outstanding take, though, from Cheslin Colby under huge pressure. 6 kicks from Antoine Dupont. Attacking kicks as well. Malvaca comes around the corner, the dummy from the hooker. Good tackle from Mel Herber, the tight head prop. Here's Dante. France are over the line, cheering for the score. Cyril Bay, and he has a second try for France. They get their third try of the half, and the conversion will level it up once more.
Well, it was a great set piece. Executed the line out well. Movaka with a good hold off this line out. The move was actually to give it the pass there, but he saw a bit of space. And then Dante, we know he loves this part of the field. He hits it up on the back of that ruck. You can see just to the left-hand side, great body position, great power. Bay gets 2.
The French team are cheering for that try, so was his crowd doing their job very nicely as well. The jumping has returned here at Stade de France, and they're getting behind their team when they were behind on the scoreboard.
I mentioned it already, but they were just so desperate to get Cyril Bay back into this team. He started every game, Cyril Bay, in the Six Nations for the last 3 years for France. That's how crucial he is. Ramos dinks it over for the extra 2. We're level at 19.
Great set piece, Woki in the air, supreme. But this guy here, just so explosive, isn't he, Movaka?
See ya. We checked it all.
Karim Ghazal there.
Exactly how I want to work, okay?
With his hands above his head, the breakdown coach of this France team. And they recycled it well there. Well, what next? 3 tries each, 19 all.
Kicker. Blue holding France.
Still over 7 minutes before we get to half-time. Libbock's let that run away for Cheslin Colby. Left foot step gets past Gillon.
On the ball.
Doesn't go any further. Kitsoff.
You pulled him.
Reinach to Libbock again. Multiple high crossfield kicks, and Peter Steph Dutoy brilliantly takes it in the air. Kitsoff puts the head down. Dante goes in for the steal for France. Jonathan Dante thought he won it. Ball's clear. Play on, said the referee. Libbock hacks it forward, but he's knocks it on now.
Advantage not gone by Green.
And Ramos has it. Dupont just drifts across field. Will come back for the knock forward.
Oh, those kicks, though, from Libbock are causing all sorts for this French defence, especially in between the 22s.
Yeah, we had it on the ball.
Until you're able to prove that you can defuse those, they will keep doing it. It was a good catch from Peter Steph Dutoy as well.
By 10 Green.
And Jacques Nineveh said before kickoff, we've got a few surprises up our sleeve.
Okay. Last scrum was good, but we got... Oh. Let's go, please. Let's set the scrum. Hide this side.
Here's a return, and it's a nice one from
Let's go, please. Let's
Colby.
set.
He just gets caught there in a compromised position, but good clean-up.
34 minutes in, just our second scrum of the half.
And isn't his half just flow on by? It shows you the quality that has been so far.
Crouch!
Like a game of Super Rugby Cup.
A lot of smashes, a lot of skill. Love it.
Kitsoff goes down onto his knees. They'll reset this.
Okay. Keep their belt behind where it is. Elbow up. Back up, please.
When I go to push, he goes down.
The balance is good. Keep the height this side.
Let's
go, please.
Yeah,
do the same. Do the same thing.
Born in New Zealand. Having a conversation with
elbow up.
the New Zealand referee, Ben O'Keefe.
Two of the best scrums in world rugby, though. That's what I love about a real contest. Neither front row giving 1 centimetre.
When Winnie Antonio made his test debut against Fiji for France, he had to have a jersey specially made. The regulation sizes weren't big enough.
Come up. Okay, time's off. Antonio, Blue, keep your weight. Tell the locks behind you to not push forward. Okay, the same thing, keep your weight. We must have good scrums to stay up. Okay, I'm not going to keep talking to both teams. Hold that weight, Blue. Stay in the scrum. Stay in. Time back on.
Antonio is still not happy. Kitsoff saying, yes, sir, as always. I'll keep it honest.
Unfailingly polite, these South Africans.
You don't want to flinch now, though, 4 minutes out from the half. Neither team will want to drop any points.
Well, Dupont will feed this scrum. Behind him is Mathieu Jalabert. Ramos is there as well. Front rows go down. Dupont almost scragged again by Reinach. And here's BLBRA. He's going to kick the young man. Down to Willemse. Takes the mark.
Okay, scrum called.
Yeah, well, he's got the option of taking the scrum here, which you don't see very often. Smart play, though, from the number 15. Gives them a launch pad.
Stephen, I'll talk to him as well. Keep that elbow up, keep that height up. Both of you went down that last scrum.
Conversation continues.
I've already talked to him. Keep this side up.
To me, though, that's a deliberate call from the fullback. So this must be a call that came out from, I think, the coaches to call that mark and set this up. They're setting to run to the back line. Look at them.
William Servat, scrum coach of France, patrolling the sideline like he always does. There's the advantage. Dale Lindy, he's going to chip over the top for Jesse Creel. It just bounces away from him.
Far side, Blue. Number 1.
Well, there you go. The mark from Willemse. They win the scrum penalty. Now they can kick to the sideline upfield and get the throw to the lineup.
Yeah, which has been running very efficiently too for South Africa. Obviously, they did have that set play with the space in behind. It was a calculated risk. The one they were willing to take.
BLBRA has kept that in brilliantly. Now he kicks. Reinach thinks about calling the mark, but no, this time he'll just kick it straight out. Net gain for France.
Oh, again, great skill. Both of these French wingers, multi-talented. Seen them both do that over the course of this tournament.
Well, what a fillip it would be for France if they can pick up points before half-time. Approaching the final minutes here. Woki again. Dupont. Jalabert. Dante. Heavy defence on him from Dale Lindy. Here's Antonio. He gets away from Etzebeth.
Release! Carnage!
France have a penalty advantage. Here's Dante again. Loose ball out the back to Jalibert. Gets away from Jesse Creel. Does much here. Jalibert flicks it out the back for Penaud. It's gone behind him. Colby's off to the races, but they'll go back for the penalty advantage.
Yeah, and I'm sure Tomo Ramos will be calling for the tee and try and get those much-needed points he spoke about before the half. Took a shot that Antonio in that last hit up.
Tom's off injury at the moment.
Just before that, the contact that he got, you can see him grabbing at his face and cheek area straight away.
This way, we just got time off the injury first.
Jalibert really has made that fly half shirt his own since the Roman Ntamack injury, which shocked the nation ahead of this tournament. Just in this game so far, though, KT, Jalibert just hasn't had the room he's perhaps had earlier in the tournament.
I watched him for a couple of periods of play, though. He's very good.
Okay. So just could you give me some space? So Brendan, coming upstairs to you, we've got potential foul play. Put it on the big screen and we'll let you know what we're going to do.
Yes, Ben, I'm going to show you head-on-head contact by South Africa 4.
Okay.
So it's Eben Etzebeth they're looking at here.
Head-on-head is never a good sign as well. As soon as the TMO mentions that. Oh, yeah. Crown of the head, too. There is mitigation, I think, with them dipping.
Sorry, guys. Yep. So he needs to be low. It's head on head. So I've got foul play that reaches yellow card threshold. It's 4. Okay? What's that? Yeah. Okay, so BP, we have foul play reaches yellow card threshold. We've got direct contact to the head. The player needs to be lower. You agree with that?
Yeah, that is correct, Ben. Clear head-on-head contact.
Okay, back on me when you're ready.
Yeah, coming back to you now.
See ya, number 4. Yes. One, away please. So we've got direct head-on-head contact. It is foul play, you need to be lower. So it's a yellow card, it's foul play, and a review.
Eben Etzebeth goes to the sin bin. And that will go to the bunker for review. And that is their first yellow card at the 2023 Rugby World Cup.
Here.
Well, you can see, obviously, he didn't want that situation to happen either. He's getting checked out.
Shot called.
Great show of respect, though, from Etzebeth to go over to the number 3, Antonio, as well.
Well, it's worth noting that Winnie Antonio is 6'5". He might be a tight head prop, but he's a tall man. The 6'8" Eben Etzebeth tried to get low. And they'll check that for mitigation. 8 minutes they have to decide whether that yellow will remain a yellow or become a red card. Tomo Ramos to put France in front. And he does just that as we go to half-time. Entertainment plus in the first 40 minutes here at the Stade de France. 3 tries apiece. Mathieu Jalibert gets us back underway. 40 minutes from a semi-final. Defending World Cup champions, South Africa. Down by 3, and with Etzebeth in the sin bin. Well taken by Gail Fiku there. Gregory Aldrit perhaps hasn't had the influence we often see him impose on games. That kick's been ricocheted back into the hands of Jalibert, and he couldn't hold on to it. It's a scrum to South Africa.
Yeah, they looked a little bit confused, didn't they? In the last attacking set, he got caught on 2 minds. Jalibert, it's been pretty good tonight. Dupont went out the back door. He actually had no options. Tried to just grubber it through, but they had a lot of defense here.
Here's the mark here, please. Same messages, first half, height, please, this side. Balance, blue. Don't push early, balance.
France, of course, one of just 5 nations to have reached the World Cup final
Let's go, please. Let's sit.
The only one not to have yet won it.
So Peter Steph du Toit will go off from the 7 position, flanker, and go into the second row. Looks like Delindi will go to the side, at blindside flanker at the scrum.
Well, he's the size of the back row forward, Damian Delindi, isn't he? So they won't lose much there. But France looking to try and put the pressure on, but Springboks hold firm. Now it wheels around and it's out. Khaleesi has to react, flicks it to Cheslin Colby. Playing with 14 here, the Springboks. But that's an excellent kick from Cheslin Colby over the head of Biel Biarré.
Oh, he's got great skill, but he's got great vision as well. As soon as he took the ball, the French backline come up flat, which left a lot of space for Colby to exploit, and he's executed brilliantly with that kick.
At the front. In the middle.
So here's Malvaka. Multiple carries from him in the first half for France. Throws to Olivon. Bai does well, now spinning on his axis is Dupont, then he kicks. It's gone slightly off the side of the boot, though, into the hands of Damian Willemse. And the fullback can run it back for South Africa.
Turnover's good. First player.
France has stolen back possession. Here's Olivon. Charles Olivon looks to offload, does so, back to Malvaka. There's another one to Ramos. Just outside the 22.
Ball's available.
Jalibert. Fickou now. Gaël Fickou. Dupont. Olivon to Jalibert. Dummies, holds on now, gives it to Danty. Crowd find their voice once again. Dupont lofts it over the top to Peno, who can't hold on to it. 6 handling errors for France in this match.
And that's purely the effect of the line speed brought by South Africa. It was the number 8, Aldrit, with that turnover in the middle of the field in the headgear, and they shifted it nicely, did the French. Olivon popped it up for Malvaka. Look at the way he's able to roll that too. In the pass to number 2.
Pushing forward.
The ball really hasn't gone his way, has it, tonight? Peno, we know he's a noted try scorer. Maybe just a little bit of frustration because he hasn't had ball in hand as much.
Well, there are some changes being prepared for South Africa. Barely into this second half. And it looks like the Springboks are going to get some fresh legs out there. Reiner to Willemse. Just working the channels here, South Africa, with Etzebeth in the sin bin.
Time off, hold them, pull. 9,
yeah, 10, changes coming on 3, in fact, for South Africa. You've got Handré Pollard coming off. That means the bot will come off. Faf de Klerk on as well. Reiner will come off there. And you've also got I.J. Snyman on in the number 19 jersey now. So 3 changes for South Africa.
Well, start's been huge for that first 45 minutes for the Springboks. Smart play, though, getting that ball across the line, eking time off the clock.
Arnie Libbok is walking very slowly. Just out of shot here. He's been replaced by Handré Pollard. Not sure he was too pleased about that substitution. He was having a pretty good night. Dupont somehow finds some space down the sideline. Biel Biarré, and just getting there first is Willemse.
He's won the ball. Ball's here. Ball's here.
France looking for the steal here. And they have it. Antonio drives forward. Here's Gelant now. Quick hands and huge line speed there again from Jesse Creel. Not for the first time tonight. Interrupts the flow for France, and now South Africa get the penalty.
Handré Pollard coming up, the experienced man, making a huge play with his line speed.
On the ball.
Jonathan Dupont thinks there was a knock on there. That line speed was lightning quick from South Africa.
Well, that's their go-to, isn't it? When nothing else is working, the line speed always is. Such a feature of South African playing, the Springboks playing it well. They have negotiated this yellow card beautifully.
And here's another change.
Sorry, Rupert, another change coming on now in the 16 jersey, which you see on your screen. It is Zian Fure on the field.
Bongi Mbonambi goes to the sideline, and Zian Fure, who was the player of the match in his first test start as a hooker. It's actually Sia Khaleesi, correction, who's come to the sideline. So yeah, Fure's there as a hybrid play, plays hooker or back row.
Contact's good. Anything there, Paul? Okay, play on. Use it!
Kitshoff.
Pulled away.
Faf Klerk popped it up to Steph du Toit. He wasn't quite looking. There's a bit of afters out of shot between Charles Olivon and Faf Klerk.
So the knock-on occurs. When Green picks it up, he starts in front, but when he touches the ball, he's onside. Okay, so just a scrum.
So there's the explanation, technically.
Guys, we're going to pack it. We're going to have a scrum.
Yeah, we're good. We're here, bro. We're here.
Yeah, come on, keep it there.
Well, so far in this second half, despite that knock-on, South Africa have handled the Etzebeth yellow card very well.
I agree.
You just get the feeling they've got one more set they'll have to defend here, South Africa. Haven't leaked any points as yet, done particularly well, as you said in that department. I thought the French have come out a bit slow, but play tempo a bit more.
Coach! Binds!
Antoine Dupont conjure up here. Gets it away to Jalabert. Jalabert, lovely step from the fly half, and inside to Charles Olivon. Chest pass to Dante. Quick reload for France. Here's Ficou. Bielbiare, Ramos. Good tackle on him right on the 22-metre line. Colby's going in there, trying to win the ball for South Africa, along with Fure, and they've done so. Willemse in the pocket, and he kicks clear.
Wingers put them on.
Jalabert. Still playing with the one-man advantage here. Good quick feed again from the fly half. It's carried on again by Gelon. Jalabert, cut out ball to Penno. Dummy and Penno to Malvaka. Inside scoop ball back to Penno. 7 tries in his last 7 tests. Rarely does he not contribute to the scoreline. Cyril Bay out the back to Jalabert, looking for the money ball at Gelon.
Kick through, play on!
Been kicked through, said the referee, so play on. Malherbe has it. So France, they're finding breaks, but they just can't hold on to possession. And Pollard will kick it to the sideline.
That's twice Peter Steph du Toit has saved South Africa. He got over the far side of the field and made that chop tackle, and they turned the ball over. That time again, he gets the ball, but here's the initial break from Jalabert. Fantastic from him. Olivon was in support. Dante sets it up beautifully.
Time off. Yellow card comes back on.
Couple of line breaks in this second half so far for Jalabert as Etzebeth comes back on, so it just cost them 3 points. That Simbin, as we saw last night with the All Blacks against Ireland, KT, they had to do 20 minutes with 14 players. Managing Simbins can be so important.
Oh, it's definitely going to be a part and a storyline of this World Cup, how teams are able to do that.
Bongi.
And both the All Blacks last night and now South Africa have gotten through that period quite brilliantly, you have to say.
France, we checked, it's not foul play, it's accidental.
With Sia Khaleesi off, Mbonambi is now the skipper for South Africa, the hooker.
They keep pulling surprises, don't they? The Springboks, Rassie Erasmus, Nina, but it wasn't long ago they were doing a 7-1 split on the bench. Now a 5-3 tonight. And they bring on who you think's the replacement hooker, and he takes off his captain and his flanker, Sia Kolisi.
I love it though, I really, really do. They're out the box, they try things different, and why not? The other team's off balance, sorry Luke.
Sorry KT, changes now for France as well coming up. Wadi is on in the 17 jersey and Taoufiq Fanua is on in the 19 jersey for France.
Massive ovation for that guy, Cyril Bay, with his 2 scores in this game.
Yeah, Taoufiq Fanua replaces Thibaut Flamand, so some more bulk in the engine room for France.
Okay, that's one!
Fickou. Pollard was holding on to his bootlaces. Here's Gelon again. He's been stripped of possession, but then been flicked back into Taoufiq Fanua, who gets it away nicely to Aldred. Lovely feet from the big number 8. He looks for the offload also. Gelon once more. Fickou again to Malvaka.
No!
Dupont once again to Gelon.
No.
Allez les Bleus rings around the Stade de France. France leading by 3, looking for their 4th try. Dupont
Knock on.
loses possession, but it's a penalty to France. No, it's not. It's a knock-on against South Africa.
Well, they're making it really niggly around the ruck, aren't they, South Africa? Really applying pressure to Antoine Dupont to clear that ball.
Time off, subs.
Yeah, some more subs coming on for South Africa at the moment. 3, in fact. Willie LaRue comes on in the 23 jersey. We've got Inche coming on in the 17 jersey and Quagga Smith on in the number 20 jersey.
And number 8.
Well, that's the entire bench used for South Africa now.
Well, they're not going to die wondering, are they, South Africa? Rolling the dice. And you got to in a game like this, you really, really do.
A 5-3 split. I'm not sure you can call it a bomb squad. Perhaps something a little lighter. But Taoufiq Fanua, huge man. Lovely little dish there to Aldred.
Don't you like just big body smashing into each other? Kits off. He's the one that got that last turnover and made it difficult. He's been good tonight, the number 1 for South Africa.
Looks like a change for France as well here.
And Antoine.
Yeah, there's one coming now in preparation. Number 20 jersey has come on. Francois Pro. He is now on the field. And a big ovation as well for the French player coming off in Anthony Gelon.
Players staying down.
Yes, he returned against Uruguay. Nice moment there from Dwayne Vermeulen. He knows the journey that man's been on, Anthony Gelon, just 6 months after rupturing his ACL against Scotland in February.
Both teams. Understand? Understand?
Thought his World Cup dream was over. He's got through 50 minutes here.
Okay, blue scrum.
Francois cross out there for France.
Well, it's going to be a blue feed into the scrum. This is the area where Dante is just so dangerous, whether he's hitting the ball up and getting over the vantage line or using him as a decoy. But for me, you've got to give him the ball in this situation. You know you're going to get over the vantage line, bare minimum.
Frans Malherbe is still out there for the Springboks. So they do still have Vincent Koch available.
Coach! Binds! Time off. Stay down, okay? Have the gap. Come in, reset. Stay down, green.
Reda Wadi there in the 17 shirt on the Lucid side. He started first couple of games for France at this World Cup while Cyril Bay was unavailable. Did very well on opening night against New Zealand, of course, a game that France won here.
Coach! Binds! Sit!
Advantage to France. Dupont can play. He goes the short side to Jalibert. Steps away from one defender.
Hit the penalty advantage.
Quagga Smith's there working hard for the Springboks. Here's Antonio. Peno, well taken by Malvaka. Difficult ball. Fickou now. Furious defence there from Faf de Klerk. But Fickou gets away from him and Quagga Smith. They'll go back for the original decision.
Loose head hinging.
Now, here, what do they do? Do they go to the point or go to the corner?
Bongi. Your loose head went to his knee.
It's guaranteed
right
three, you'd have to say, the way
in at the end.
Thomas Ramos is kicking.
When one team's staying high, I see the other players go down to his knee, okay? That's here.
I think you've got to take the point in this situation, though.
Just here. Brendan.
Well, cleverly there, Antoine Dupont just had a little conversation saying, I think the spot's a little further in, sir. They will go for post, and it'll be a slightly better angle for Ramos. He doesn't miss much, does he, Antoine?
And that's why he is so good. So aware of the situation, regardless of the pressure. This is the broken play. Jalibert's been very elusive this evening.
Yes, I agree. I need you to keep up.
But at the moment, South Africa just seem locked down in their own 22. Not many people fake out Handré Pollard like that very often.
Yeah, Winnie Antonio getting the plaudits there for that scrum penalty going their way.
Two hands on the ball.
So Thomas Ramos in this kind of range shouldn't be too much problem. 86% this year. The crowd will tell the story. Thomas Ramos has the first point of the second half, and France leads South Africa by 6.
Okay, let's keep working, boys.
Long kick in his. France trying to
Okay, use it. No, leave the legs
find
out.
an
Leave
exit.
him, he's off.
Important to
it's okay now. Guys,
get
stop.
upfield after scoring points.
No, not yet.
Dupont,
Inside.
left foot this time off the base. Finds touch. It's good chase from Biel-Biarré as well, preventing Kurtley Arendse from going quickly.
Yeah, interesting there. Dupont decided to kick that out for the majority of the 54 minutes of this game.
Yeah, we
Decided to keep it, and they go quick here. Tempo for the Springboks.
Bouncing ball though for Faf de Klerk. He has to run back in the direction of his own try line. Long ball, dangerous. Jesse Creel was alert to it. Willie Leroux, Cheslin Colby. That combination that worked so well at the World Cup 4 years ago.
No,
And here's the man who was Player of the Year in 2019, Peter Steph du Toit. Pollard. High kick. Biel-Biarré, but Kurtley Arendse wins it. They're dominating the airwaves tonight, South Africa.
Step.
Still behind on the scoreboard though, Willie Leroux. Du Toit.
Shoulder.
Pollard to Quagga Smith. Still driving the legs through contact. Quagga Smith, look at him go. What a carry.
That's fine.
France, though,
Stop.
get the steal. I think it's Winnie Antonio
He
there.
missed the ball, holding on, then he goes off feet after.
Peter Malvaka.
Bongi,
In
trust me on my
fact.
picture, he was there on the ball.
Well, it was such
He
a
goes
good
off
run
feet after.
from Quagga Smith that he got isolated just a little bit. Of support players were half a step behind.
Bongi, 10 metres please.
With a number of players in there, Movaka, Taufi Fanua also. And that's better from the Springboks, and I like that isolation on the kick, because when they do that, the supporting players of France can't come back and block. So it's an isolation one-on-one.
Well, the qui ne saute pas n'est pas français going around the stadium again. If you're not jumping, you're not French. What on earth has happened there, though?
That's the worst clearance in a long time. Come off the side of the boot.
Well, it was a penalty, so France will throw the line out.
Oh, there's the number 2, Movako's over there. Ball with Taufi Fanua.
Numbers, guys.
He's been impressive, Tata Mavaka, hasn't he? Had to take over the responsibility from the injured Julien Marchand, his Toulouse teammate. Woki, who's been good at the line-out tonight. Here's Aldrit.
Never on the ball. Okay, that's once now, leave it. Use it, Blue. Bine's good. Yes, Bine's good.
Dupont takes his time once more, this time with the right foot. Cheslin Colby. Cheslin Colby, brilliant.
I got shoulder to shoulder there.
From the left winger. Arkia Sneyman, it's flicked on by Etzebeth. Great hands from the second rower. Bongi and Banambi now. Really good passage to play this from South Africa, but just as I say that, they've seen a knock-on.
Oh, the wingers, though, from South Africa, absolutely electric.
A change now, too, for France. Guys, Aldegri is on in the 18 jersey. Antonio off in the number 3.
Zoran Aldegri's now appeared in every game so far at this Rugby World Cup for France.
This is the hooker taking it up. 2-on-2, good shot. Right call as well. Look at this return from Cheslin Colby, not for the first time tonight.
Okay, we're going to restart. Everyone's come on.
150 run metres tonight for Cheslin Colby, just in 6 carries.
And the thing is, too, you just feel it's going to take a guy such as him that can break any type of defence to get the Springbok team right back in it. By no means are they out of it. Still a long, long way to go.
Another big shift from that man, Winnie Antonio.
Yeah, it's a scrum time, which has been pretty even, we have to say. The majority of this match, they can get parity, then, well, South Africa, their line speed comes into play.
Okay, let's go water off now. And restart.
France have had most of the ball and most of the territory. They've got the 6-point lead on the scoreboard as well.
Feet up, elbow up.
In their own red zone here. They'll look for a solid platform at the scrum. How important, KT, to try and get 2 scores clear as we approach the final quarter.
Massive. I think it's absolutely massive. Massive for your own confidence. Just knowing that it's going to take 2 scores, I think that's a bridge too far if France could get there.
Big shove comes on from South Africa, and they win the penalty.
Oh, the subs and the timing of it. The replacement of the front row. And what do you do now? The corner, they're so good at their rolling more, South Africa. That is a massive play.
Okay, Blue overextended, pops up.
Oxenche on the loose head side for the Springboks.
And you talk about 2-score leads. This could be overtaken if South Africa get over the line here. They love tournament rugby. They just absolutely thrive on it.
Big moment of the game now. Arkia Sneyman, it's an awkward ball at the line out of France have it. First line out loss of the night for South Africa.
Okay, no,
what a time to do it.
No, take a step.
Good contest though, wasn't it, from France? Brave enough to go up and dislodge possession.
Counter's good. Okay, use it. We're out. All right, Jimmy. Yep.
Dupont.
Yep, cool.
Kicks it off the base. Eventually, here's Colby again. Oh, what a chase and what a tackle from Charles Oliver.
Yeah, ball's out.
De Klerk's wrapped up, flicks it clear. Quagga Smith has it. Now De Klerk goes to Leroux. Lofted ball over the top to Dutoy. Umbonambi, short ball to the enormous figure that is Arkia Sneyman.
No, it's not out.
And Che gets it away to Dealindi, but it's a knock on.
Okay. No.
Good defence from France. Villy Leroux couldn't hold on to it.
Well, they just looked rushed their whole time, didn't they, South Africa? Right from that line out. Went too quick. Yeah, you can see Willie Leroux blowing up Deluxe, knowing that just pass it along the rubbish. You don't need it. Someone needs to take it up. Just a bit of panic setting in for the Springboks at the minute.
Well, he's come on to create something, Villy Leroux. He's got 50 career try assists for the Springboks. But he was just under a bit of pressure there. It was a difficult ball.
Well, the rucks have really become a tough spot for both teams challenging it. There's a nice tackle from Ollie Vaughan.
Two things there. I'm not sure the Springboks will be all that pleased with the French water carrier on the field. Slightly high hand from Peter Steph Dutoy in contact.
And I think too that the ball actually hit the referee, so I thought in that instance you got to restart play from scrum.
TMO has checked, no foul play is the call.
And guys, you'll see Dwayne Vermeulen here on the sideline. He was getting an HIA actually. We saw Crocker Smith come in on for him just after the 50th minute mark. So Vermeulen going back onto the field at this point.
Yeah, Peter Steph Dutoy I think is coming off. So I was going to say Crocker Smith has actually added something since he's been on the field. He had a good game tonight though, Peter Steph.
So, what's interesting here is that Peter Steph Dutoy, is he heading down the tunnel as well for an HIA?
Okay, last scrum. Stay down, please. Yep.
French players were asking the referee, how can Dwayne Vermeulen come on? He explained it was an HIA. And Peter Steph Dutoy is going for an HIA as well. Interesting.
Big spot after the great defence, so from France.
Fine.
Good launching pad.
Sit.
France feed on their own 10-metre line, and again power comes off, but this time Aldrich doesn't take any chances. He storms off the base.
No.
Jalabert kicks. Colby's underneath it. Ficou's on the chase. It's gone forward off Cheslin Colby. Advantage here to France. Penaud has it. Jalabert, Danty, bumps off one defender, Jonathan Danty. Now Louis Biel-Biarré. 4 tries in 3 games at this Rugby World Cup for the number 11. Here's Aldrich again. Jalabert, lofted ball over the top to Ficou, flicked across by Ramos. And here's Damien Penaud. He can be dangerous in just these kind of situations. Dupont changes direction. Long ball over the top. Creel thought about the intercept. Ramos now has it.
Okay, release, Green! Release!
Creel told to let go. Here's Taufa Fanua.
Let him go!
Jalabert. Olivon just has his ankle tapped, and the ball's gone forward.
Oh, the defence from both teams, especially in the second half.
Time off, 3 green subs.
Oh, it has been unwavering. Olivon, I thought he was on the outside. Faf de Klerk has to go around the player and ankle taps him.
Okay.
That's some experience right there, and there's the knock-on.
Definitely watch it, I understand what you mean. Yeah. I'm reading.
Got another change for South Africa now. Vincent Koch is on in the 18 jersey.
Ramos having to improvise there. Might have gone forward off the fingertips of Creel there. Al Herbert, wow, 62 minutes, almost 63 for the number 3.
We're going to restart.
To see though through that slow replay with Creel how it is a game of centimetres. We get to ball is down the other end of the park and changes the whole landscape of this game.
Water off, please.
So the Springboks have now cleared the bench. There is Vincent Koch, formerly of the Saracens Club in London.
Okay, time on. Let's sit, please.
Don't go away from the game plan. I think, though, the Springboks still a long time to go. 17 minutes is an age. Plenty of time.
"17 minutes to go."
Coach!
France leads South Africa by 6 points.
6!
The defending world champions get the free kick.
Guys, too much movement. Loose head out, too much movement before the ball's in.
Well, that's a couple against this
Okay. Scrum.
2 new props of France.
No movement. Next one's a penalty. Okay, no movement.
Springboks have chosen another scrum.
Yeah, you can see right there the angle taken in by Wardy. Go straight to that because of that result as he balls in.
Time off.
So often the situation
Substitution.
goes in momentum, doesn't it? Now, perhaps wisely here. They're going to make a change up in the front row here, France.
Yeah, that's right. Rupert Bugarit comes on in the number 16 jersey, and Mabaka comes off the field. Big ovation for him as well.
Oh, huge shift from him. Over 110 run meters and all that work.
Okay, time on.
Up front in the scrum.
No movement.
And his line-out throwing's been excellent as well.
He's good.
Pato Malvaka. Pierre Bugarit, well, you don't lose anything in the loose. He's a real live wire with La Rochelle. He's come onto the field for his first test match at the Stade de France for his country. And what a time to do it.
Coach!
Trying to close this one out and reach a semi-final.
6!
This time France edged forward, but no, it is an advantage to South Africa.
Penalty advantage.
Jesse Creel sees some space. Inside to Pollard. BLBRA came in off his left wing, but it's been hacked ahead by Damien Dealindi, and Antoine Dupont has had to hair back for France. Put on the floor by Dealindi. Danger signs here for France. Penalty, South Africa.
Now here's a decision. A guaranteed 3. Or do you back yourself and go for 5? Still a long time to go, 15 minutes.
Here, in front of me.
Well, Villy Leroux wants to go quickly.
On the line.
They've only got 14 in the line here, France, because Gregory Aldrich still in back play getting treatment.
Where the ball is.
And it might be the tap and go here from the Springboks.
Well, I wouldn't scrum because that gives the French a chance at the ball. This way you keep ball in hand, and here we go. You let the big boys rumble.
Yeah, there's a lot of actions coming from the field to the bench from the South African side, almost making the decision of what to do here.
Arceus Neyman to Vermeulen. De Klerk.
Advantage offside.
Advantage South Africa. Twisting, looking for the try.
20, release. No, we've got the penalty advantage for offside.
De Klerk.
New advantage offside.
Finds one of his forwards. There's Fourie. De Klerk to Etzebeth. Eben Etzebeth has the try for South Africa.
Careful, careful, careful. Damien. There you go. It's okay.
The Springboks are within a point, and the conversion right next to the post will put them in front in the quarterfinal.
Bravery, absolute bravery on their call to take that tap. But look at the big boy, Ibn Etzebeth. Go rumble and get you some, son.
His 6th test try for South Africa. And what a time to score it. Pollard adds the extra 2. And South Africa lead.
Oh yeah, how lekker is that? From a yellow card to a hero. And the Springboks take the lead over the home team.
Well, it would have been foolish to think they were going to go quietly into this Parisian night. This South African team. What have France got now?
The first time this French team have been under pressure all tournament long. Do they have a response?
What's happening? So he's staying on now, is he? Okay, wait for him to get in the right position.
Gregory Aldrit will remain on the field for France.
Time's on.
Jalabert gets us back underway. Approaching the final 10 minutes. Talfa Fanua got there very well for France, and they've won possession here. Dupont skips away. Loose ball, Wokie's there.
Anyone?
Furious defence coming in from Dion Fourie. Penalty again to South Africa and Kwagga Smith. Has been everywhere out there.
Holding on, first arrival.
He has been a difference maker since he's come onto the field. Kwagga Smith. They went back with, again, the line speed of South Africa. There's the Kwagga burger.
Captain.
He'll eat that up all day.
Shot called.
Well, he won a gold medal at the Commonwealth Games in sevens for South Africa, a bronze medal at the Olympics in Rio.
And Tom, we don't have a knock on.
Had a World Cup 15s medal to that as well, and here he is still getting it done.
And that's the crowd blowing up because he had his right hand on the ground, helping his body weight. And what about this call? Handré Pollard coming on and taking a shot.
Well, we know from long range that Handré Pollard has distance.
Yeah, change coming on now for France. Makalou is on in the 21 jersey and Gregory Aldrit is off the field.
Pollard from 52 metres. The flags are up. The hero of 2019 has taken South Africa to a 4-point lead. Massive change in this quarter-final.
Counter's good.
France need the ball.
Okay, use it. Okay, stop now, stop.
De Klerk. Ramos. Still plenty of time in this game for France to find some points. There's Bougharit, replacement hooker. Physical stuff up front still, deep into this contest. Jalabert to Woki. Look at that line speed again from Jesse Creel. His defence has been outstanding in this quarterfinal. There's Fiku. Umbonambi puts him on the floor. Makalou, his first touch. Hit hard. The Stade Francais man. Chip over the top for Jalabert. Jalabert has it, and he gets away, and Creel puts him on the deck. France need to recycle. They do so. Wadi has it, but he's wrapped up by De Klerk. Advantage France.
Penalty advantage.
Ramos is going to cross-kick with the free hit. It's too heavy. Colby marks and they'll come back. Well, now there's a decision to be made, what they do with this penalty.
Well, still a lot of times, if you take 3, there's nothing wrong with that. It makes it a 1-point game. You don't necessarily need the try right now. Still nearly 9 minutes to go. There's plenty of time to get 2 penalties for sure.
Faf de Klerk has been an absolute nuisance since he's come onto the field.
10 metres, let's go. What are we doing?
And that's how they started this game, with that kind of tactic. Those little dinks over the top. Gone back to that. Ramos
Captain.
for Jalabert.
Shot call.
Yeah, and I think they go for the 3 points, which I think is the smart move from Antoine Dupont. Guaranteed, you'd have to say, with Thomas Ramos.
It's the same mark.
Yeah, it's a huge difference, of course. 4 points the difference at the moment. You'd need a try to win it from here, but with this penalty, any sort of points will do. Ramos, straight down the middle. No problem. We're back to a 1-point game in the quarter-final.
All about the exit now. If you're France, South Africa, I'm sure they just want to get out of their territory and go deep.
Another change for France to Mofana on in the number 23 jersey now. Mofana, rather.
So Mofana onto the field for Jalabert. So Ramos here should go into fly half.
Wait for he lifts.
Well adept in playing in that position.
Bine's good. Use it. No. No.
7.5 minutes left. France trail by a point. Deliberately kicked out from Antoine Dupont. France will trust their defence here.
What if you do? For South Africa, I think the call has to come from Eben Etzebeth. I wouldn't mind seeing a driver thumb them.
And how about the contest at the line out here? Conversation going on with the French forwards, Woki and Talfa Fanua. They've already turned over one. Woki jumps, but Snyman brings it down.
No.
Here's the line-out drive. South Africa
Stay there,
reverting to type here late on.
No. Back. Back. Hold there.
Colby goes into play, scrum half, and the drop kick just goes wide. Well, that was cheeky from Cheslin.
No one was expecting it, though. But I've done that all night, done something different out of the box to keep France off balance.
Bongi and Benambi on the floor, they're getting attention. France want to play here, but
Time's off.
time's off on the clock.
Yeah. Guys, player safety. You okay?
Well, what a shift he's put in. Bongi and Benambi, that injury to Malcolm Marks after their opening game against Scotland put him out of the tournament. And his role became so crucial for this South African team.
Well, you can't replace a Malcolm Marks. He's world class, but this guy, Mwanambi, you can see the stature that he holds in the Springboks outfit, being the replacement skipper once, and number 6 being Osea Kolisi.
Yeah, thank you. Timo's cleared. No foul play.
Well, that would have taken it out to 4 points again.
So 2 greens going off.
Remains 1 point in the difference. Kolisi, who was subbed early.
Bongi, subs. Yep. Yes.
Maxime Lucu on the left, the shot there, replacement scrum half. Haven't seen him yet.
Hold. Time's off. Wait. Wait.
So Bongi and Benambi will head to the sideline.
Stop. Stop.
And it looks like
Okay,
Peter Steph
time on.
Toy has come back on.
Behind the line.
Yeah, he's past that HIA, KT, so he's back on the field now.
It's gone out on the full. Unforced error.
On the scrum. Okay, scrum.
Right when you didn't need it from Ramos.
And I don't think you need something special like that.
Scrum cool.
You kick it right downtown and back your defence. You don't go for an all or nothing play and give South Africa any opportunity with a scrum in the middle of the park. They'll play for a penalty. Don't worry about that. Egg time off the clock.
Stay straight. Stay straight. Yep. Let's go, please. Height.
22-19 at half-time. In favour of France. Now 29-28 in favour of South Africa.
Sit up. Time goes back on. We're ready to go. Sit, please, Green.
South Africa, you can bet, will take as much time as they can here.
Locks. Time on.
Clock's back on. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter final. The winner will play England here at the Stade de France next Saturday night. Blitzbox in control as things stand.
Use it.
De Klerk works the short side to Dale Indy, try scorer in the first half. Another good carry from the inside centre.
No, don't have the top.
Colby's there again to help out. Peter Steph Dutoy, who's back on the field. De Klerk finds a ball runner. Vincent Koch, double tackle on him. Dominant. They need to be now. Etzebeth, who came up with that try in this second half. Oxenche. Dion Ferry made his Springbok debut, age 35.
No.
In the pocket is Handré Pollard. De Klerk can't find him. The pass has been scragged. And France will get a feed to the scrum. They'll have a chance.
It's going to take 90 metres to get there. Faf de Klerk, I thought he was going for someone in the boot. He tried to use his smarts and pass it straight into the French player on the deck.
The kick is there, he's passed it straight into him. We're having a scrum. Let's go. Yeah.
It was Cameron Woki who was on the field to the side of the ruck. Perhaps Faf de Klerk, as you say, KT, trying to be a bit too clever.
Okay. Let's go then. Reset. Crouch! Binds!
Antoine Dupont will feed this scrum. They're deep in their own territory here. They're going to have a reset.
Time's off. Reset. We must have stability.
Crowd thought there might have been a penalty there, not so.
Time will go back
Oh,
on.
watch it play on this end of the field. Who do you go to? Who's going to be the man for France to step up? We know Dupont's going to be lighting the fuse for sure, but who's going to be on the end of it?
Stability. Stability first.
Well, there are scrums and there are scrums. None more important than this one for France. They need to get the ball away. Otherwise, they're going out of their own Rugby World Cup. Front rows are down again. We'll have another reset. More time off the clock.
Front rows, come out here, please.
Calls time off, though, has been O'Keefe. We'll have a chat.
Front rows. Guys, before the game, we said we must have stability and good space. Okay, we're at the end of the game now. We must keep that stability. Stability, gardez votre espace. Okay, keep the space. There we are.
Please watch this angle, baby.
Enough talking, stability. Locks in. Time on. Crouch.
Massive noise again inside the Stade de France. These French supporters want to come back next weekend, but their team are going to have to go the distance here. Dupont, they get the ball away. Ficou, BRA, Damien Penaud, Gaël Ficou. What a breakaway from France. Dupont, Ramos, Makalou. Ball's out of the ruck. Vincent Koch was onto it, and now Quagga Smith has the ball.
Release!
And South Africa are less than 90 seconds from another World Cup semi-final.
Yeah.
That was the moment.
Okay, stay blue, use it! Keep up!
Vincent Koch sets up the breakdown.
Stay here, blue! Use it! Blue, step!
1 minute left. Ficou can't hold on. BRA just scoops it to Ramos. Here's Penaud. So often the difference maker for France, Damien Penaud. Has hardly had a sniff tonight. Taufa Fanua thunders into the green defence. Dupont wants a decision, doesn't get it. Dante now. 30 seconds to go in the quarter-final. Ramos. Awkward ball for Wadi.
No, hands off!
This South African line speed's been causing problems all evening for France. But the home team still have the ball, an audacious flick from Taufa Fanua, and here comes Damien Penaud over the 10-metre line.
No, lost!
South Africa can't afford to give away a penalty now. Dupont flicks it off the deck to Ramos. What a finish we're seeing here for the second night running in Paris. South Africa lead by a point. Bogarit.
Here it is.
Taufa Fanua.
Leave there, no, going. I think that's good.
Reza Wadi just takes his time, needs to get low here, but what a carry that is. He's lost the ball. The clock's in the red. And Cheslin Colby. South Africa power on to the semi-final.